Hello friends, thank you so much for joining us for our summer reading take-home craft. This week we are going to make a little parrot known as a macaw inspired by artist Pete Cromer. So before we get started, you're going to open up your packet. You're going to lay out all your pieces. The first piece we're going to start off with is this quarter piece of paper. It's going to be pink. This is your background. The first thing you're going to want to do is take your big red piece right here. This is the body of your macaw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue stick. I'm going to glue that red body down on the pink background. I'm going to have it touched all the way to the bottom of the page. I'm going to try to get it center. It doesn't matter which way you put your body. Just make sure that the other pieces match up. So for today, I'm going to have this macaw match this macaw. So you can see I have the base of the body down here at the bottom touching the edge of my pink paper, and then the tip is coming and facing this way. Okay, and as you can see what it's going to look like, we're going to have the face facing that way as well. Okay, so once you have your red body pasted down onto your pink piece of paper, the next piece we're going to lay down is actually going to be this big blue piece. This is the bottom of your wing. And this is going to be a little interesting. So you can see it's got a little bit of a trapezoidal rhombusy shape. If you look on the edges, there's one really straight edge. That's the edge that's going to go on the bottom of your paper. So as you can see, I've got my paper. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom, but I want my wing to go the other way. So I'm going to flip it. Just like that. And just kind of test that edge. It's pretty straight. And glue that down. And what I'd recommend, if you're not sure, if you say, I don't know if this looks right, try it without the paste first and lay all your paper pieces on top of one another. And once you feel like your image looks the way you want it to, carefully lay the pieces to the side. Okay? So now I have my blue base of my wing on top of my yellow body on the pink paper. I'm going to start building up this wing. So the next color I'm going to choose is this green color. Same thing. I want to make sure that it matches. And so I see that it goes kind of this curved way to match the body. And if you paste it down and it looks a little wrong, that's okay. It's not wrong. It's art. It's however you want it to look like. You can disregard these instructions entirely and make whatever you want. Then I'm going to go in with my yellow. It's the big yellow piece for the wing. I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing. Just glue it on top. And as I'm doing this, I'm referencing this other image that I've done before. So on your instruction sheet, you have a reference image, and you can use that to kind of see where to place your pieces. Lastly, we're going to finish off this wing with this big orange piece. You see how it covers it all up? I'm going to match it and glue it down. And be careful when you're gluing. I would actually recommend getting a scrap piece of paper. I just forgot to grab one before filming. And gluing on that, so that way you don't get glue on your paper piece, art piece. So there we have it. We've got our red body on the pink background and our layered macaw wing. You can compare it to what I've done before. You can see where we're going. So we're going to start on the head next. We're going to ignore these blue accent notes because they're gonna be are the last things we add to our piece. So once you finish your wing, you're going to take this big orange piece. It's the other orange piece you have in your kit. And it's not as big as the other orange piece. Okay? And you're going to nestle it on top of the red, right about here. Think of it like a little hat. You're putting it right on top of that red, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the white face and glue it on top, but you're still going to see that orange peek out, and so we have to glue it first. Okay, so add a little bit of glue and just give it a little bit of a hat right there, like that. See? And then we're going to take our white piece and we're going to glue right like that. Okay? We're going to glue it right over the red and the orange, so there will be some overlap there. There, and you can kind of shift it where you want it, but I like the way this looks right about there. So it's starting to all come together. You see I have the white head overlapping that red and orange right there. Okay. So the next piece we're going to add is actually going to be this blue circle. That is our little cheek. So we've got the beak here, and then we have this big white space. We're going to place that cheek about right there so we have room for the eye. Okay. So I'm going to take my circle, add some glue, paste right there for the cheek. You might be thinking, Miss Grace, where's the eyeball? Where's the triangle? Like you see right here. We're actually going to draw those with our black pen towards the end. Okay. So now that we have our cheek on top of our white face, we're going to take this little black trim. It goes over the beak. And just try to see how it fits. So you've got the skinnier part on top, and it's going to outline your beak. You got this bigger part at the bottom, and it's going to be kind of like your jaw. It's like the bottom jaw of the macaw. So keep that in mind when you paste it down, because if I pasted it down this way, actually that doesn't look bad either. So you could go either way and it would be fine. But I'm going to go this way. If you notice, there's a flat edge on the side, and that's the side I'm gluing against the beak. But like I said, you can go either way, and it will look lovely. So we're going to add some glue and paste it down. So at this point, you only have two pieces left. You have this smaller blue accent and this larger blue accent. And you can paste these anywhere on your macaw. You don't have to paste them at all. I'm going to paste them on the wing, the way I have them here. I have a small one and a larger one. If you look at any of Pete Cromer's art, he uses a lot of these small paper accents to give movement and depth to his artwork, and it really adds to that pop of color. He's all about the color in his art portraits. He does a lot of portraits of Australian animals because that is where he's from. And this design is actually pulled directly from one of his pieces of a red macaw. So there we have it. I have my red body that we pasted down first, and then we pasted down the large blue, then green, yellow, orange. Then we pasted down that orange hat, followed by the white headpiece. Then we had the blue cheek, the black accent, then these blue accents, And last but not least, we're going to draw an eyeball and any other accent or decoration you want to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to draw my eyeball above my cheek with a little bit of a white spot in the middle. That is a highlight. Then I'm also going to do an upside down triangle in that blue cheek, reminiscent of the original Pete Cromer design. And there you have it, your own paper piece macaw inspired by Pete Cromer. Thanks everyone, see you next week.